What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at Thrashed Chassis Garage. If you guys watched last weekend's episode, you know we've got a lot of stuff to get done this weekend, and this is going to be the first of it. Got to get this car on the ground and rolling on its own four wheels. Okay, so we started out by pulling out all this front suspension stuff, went through it. Lots of mismatched bolts, but we're going to replace all the hardware when we put this in the next time. We're going to have to pull all this out again before we paint the bay anyways. So these will get a fresh coat of paint so everything matches, and new hardware and everything, so it's all just solid. We got to get this cross member bolted up. Then we'll hook up all of this stuff, throw his wheels on, and it should be good to go, and then we'll move on to the next project.
The jack stands that we have the car on in the front aren't allowing us to put the subframe bolts in and put the subframe in. So we're gonna jack it up from the bottom. This is the first time jacking it up. This is the problem that we thought we might be having with the bottom bolts only having one bolt through them. Because when we just had the lower piece and we lifted up on that lower bar on accident, it bent those plates. So this is the test to see if the upper bars are supporting it enough so we won't have a problem. Looks like it's doing fine.
Yeah, this plate's not even flexing a little bit, dude.
Good. Sweet. So, off the jack.
I say we probably did a good job. Michael with like the 4-inch bolt for just no,
how long it was.
and the different sizes.
Yeah.
New hardware.
Yep.
All right, so next step in getting this back together, we got to throw the steering rack in. All right, so no need to worry, guys. All this stuff is going to be painted. This rack will get cleaned up and probably painted.
Yeah, it's coming back out once we get to the new shop, so everything can get painted.
Yeah, because we still got to paint the bay and all of that stuff too. So this is literally just to transport the car. Which we probably should have done this like when we moved it the first time. Was that actually a nut that was tight?
All right, got everything back on. See how she sits. I miss it. Makes me want to get this done faster.
Well, Michael's car is on the ground. It happened a lot faster than I had planned. We don't have any power on this side of the shop for some reason. Again, like we've had a little bit, enough for like one single light, and we could run the grinder off of it, but it's completely gone now. And the rest of the stuff that I had planned today was to kind of clean up the welds on the tube front and like clean up the welds on the cross member and all of that. But since I would have to run the generator to get power, I'm just gonna wait till we get into the new space to do that, because if we were like welding and doing other things and like the generator was already gonna be on, it'd be one thing, but I'm not gonna waste the time, the gas, any of it just to do that. So we wanted to pull both the cars out, get some pictures. I'm sure you guys have already seen the thumbnail. But we just kind of want to get both the cars out and kind of see them in the light. It's been a while since, I mean, it was July last time the cars were together in the light, like outside. So.
Yeah. Straight calling all the hoes where they at. About 100K if that ass stay fat. Stay down there.
So we got the cars out. We've got a empty shop right now. Well, kinda.
We got the storage unit stuff moved around so it's ready to go for when we move. We still gotta change a few things, but as you can see, the shelves are here. My 240's back in the leg of the T, and Aaron's car is in my bay. Next weekend, we will be trying to fit everything in his bay so we can try to get Dave, the owner, to rent out this bay so he's not like 3 bays short right now. I think for me, that's about it. I've had me and my girlfriend Kayla's, we just got a new dog, puppy, and he's been here all day just in my car in the Audi. I've folded down the seats so he has a bunch of room, and I just want him to get out and have some fun at home, because you never know what's around here, because he still hasn't had all of his shots. So I'll probably head out soon, so I'll see you guys.
I haven't completely been sold on ending the day, but this is what my bay looks like right now. It's a fucking mess. Somehow we gotta try to squeeze Michael's 240, which I think we're gonna put here, and Jade, which I'll kind of have to squeeze in over here, and then some more shit from Michael's bay. I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna try. Dustin's actually going to pick up a new motor trans, a new swap for his Integra, so he needed a buddy to ride along so that nothing went south, and for just an extra set of hands. So I'm gonna go help him do that. I'm probably gonna end up back out here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted. So that's a wrap for now, but I'll officially close this later.
Hey, bud. Hey, Tucker. Say bye, Tucker.
Alright guys, so just got back from picking up motor with Dustin for his Integra. That was interesting. Everything went well. Picked up a B16A3 maybe. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with the whole Honda motors. But it's going to be an exciting swap. Finally got some VTEC and a 5-speed in there for him, and he's super pumped about it. So glad about that. I wanted to make some more progress, and plus we're kind of already at a short video, so I figured to end tonight's video, we'll go ahead and get started on routing the brake lines. I can't flare anything today because I don't have the flaring tool. I got to rent that from O'Reilly's. But that'll be the goal for tomorrow. So I'm going to see if I can give it a shot. Maybe bend one of these, at least one, maybe 2 of these brake lines. And yeah, I've never done it before, so it's definitely going to be a learning experience. Alright, so we got the car all jacked up. Something I saw on YouTube, I don't know, a few months ago, maybe longer, was to use like an old coat hanger to kind of map out the general shape of your brake line, because then you can just match it up to this as you do your bends. So I'm going to give that a shot, see how that works. I also have to place the T where I want it, and place like where the new stainless steel brake lines meet the hard line. I have a general idea for that, but need to make sure it's not going to interfere with any kind of wheel. And where I had it, it was like close, maybe with some higher offset wheels. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'll come back to you guys, hopefully with one of these all bent up, and then we'll get to bending some of the tube. Okay, so we got one of them kind of mocked up. Kind of have to do this in a weird way, not exactly how I was planning. I was hoping that I could run it pretty close to where the original lines are. Unfortunately, just with the hoses that I got, that's not going to be a possibility unless I get hoses with like a 90-degree or maybe even like a 45-degree banjo bolt on it, or a banjo fitting. And we're gonna do it the way that I've got it planned. It'll work great. It's just instead of being in front of the diff, it's actually gonna have to come all the way to the back behind the subframe. What we've got is 3/16 inch NiCop. That's a nickel copper brake line. I bought this rather than like a stainless because it's really malleable and it's easy to work with. And since I'm willing to give it a shot, I know some people are kind of hesitant against it because of it is a soft metal. But since this is just for a hydro, it's not like my actual like stopping, like it's not like a safety thing. We're gonna give it a shot. It's got good ratings, good reviews and everything, but I have read some skepticism. But fuck it. I mean, it was cheap. This is 25-foot roll. I'm pretty sure that we'll be good with just this, and it was like 19 or 25 bucks or something like that, so can't beat it. All right, well, that went actually surprisingly well. There were a few bends like this one here that I couldn't make quite tight enough. I can't really like this section here needed to be a lot shorter. It's still gonna work fine. Like, see, this was the original. It's still gonna work fine, but that was like the only thing that I really kind of struggled with. I just test fit it and it works great. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab another coat hanger and map out the passenger side. We got the rough guy. This one's not as perfect as the original one, but it's enough that'll get me in the ballpark. And like I was saying earlier, this stuff is super malleable. Like, I can just bend it with my hand. I can kind of adjust it once we're in the car. All right, well, we got those lines made. I just test fit them. They work absolutely perfectly. They're gonna do the trick. Tomorrow, Michael's gonna pick up the flaring tool for me on his way in. We'll practice. It's a double flare, so we're gonna practice that for a little bit. Again, never done it, so I'm not gonna dive in onto these beautiful pieces I just made. I'm gonna cut some scrap up and try it on that. See if it works, how it works, and then we'll attempt it on the pieces that need it. That's gonna be the project for tomorrow. Get those in. We gotta weld some tabs onto Jade here so that the brake lines can mount up. Might take advantage of having the welder out and might take advantage of having the generator out and do some of the grinding that I intended on doing today. If we don't get to that, it's no big deal. Probably be better to do it over there anyways, but for now, that'll just kind of be like, if we have time to, we're gonna do it. If we don't, it's not like a big agenda. It's not like it needs to happen right away. I do want to take this moment real quick to say thank you to everyone who has purchased stickers. Everything is good to go. I think everybody has actually received everything by now. If not, you should be getting it tomorrow. So like I said, if you guys haven't checked that out, check that link in the bio and go scoop yourself up a sticker and help us hit some goals. We want to get these things out to the track, hopefully, fingers crossed, in February. So thanks again. We love you. Later.